too easy. Make it look easy. Made it way too easy. Make it look easy. Made it way too easy. Make it look easy. Made it way too easy. Yeah, can't walk a day inside my size 12. Not mentally ready for the places my mind dwell. When I think about everything I'm faced with, man, will I prevail? No, I didn't come this far to lose, only time will tell. Haters wanna copy me and study my moves. Every year I rejuvenate, it's like I'm new and improved. You can see it's me and my crew is so elusive. Excuse the way we act, refuse the kiddie rap. Y'all can keep the way I jumped in this game was nothing to sneeze at. A lot of people spoke foul words, they had to eat that. Oops, I mean eat though. This the life that we chose. Making the thing look easy to the clock we 000. I made it look easy, way too easy. You can never be me or see me, please believe me. I make it look easy, way too easy. You can never be me or see me, please believe me. I make it look easy, way too easy. You can never be me or see me, please believe me. I make it look easy, way too easy. You can never be me or see me, please believe me. I'm easy, yeah. I made a name up in my size 12, and I ride well. Now the world is my clientele, and I'm crushing all competition because they ride still. Knew from the beginning I was winning, you was bound to fail. Ain't no filler, I get ill as Griller on the beat. Guess I got the upper hand, I'm never dealing with defeat. Wanna win so bad, sometimes at night it's difficult to sleep. From a neighborhood where folks couldn't keep they chillin' out the street, but I made it out in one piece, luckily. Bad luck was ducking me. See some situations could've got ugly. Now it's even clearer, see my future right in front of me. Hit the stage in your city, they loving me. I make it look easy, way too easy. You can never be me or see me, please believe me. I make it look easy, way too easy. You can never be me or see me, please believe me. I make it look.
Hello, Hoop fans, and welcome to... The Lakers control the tip-off and will get this one started. The pass to Artest. The trifecta by Artest.
Wants to set the tone here from the very first hoop.
Gasol has picked up his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fisher has picked up his first foul of the game. Parker with the crossover. To the right corner, to Jefferson. Jacks up the triple. It falls!
Jefferson.
It's picked off by McDyess.
You got 4 teammates to inbound the ball to. Somebody has to break clear and get open, Kevin.
Ripped down inside by Gasol. Artest. Nice dish by Fisher. The Spurs bring it up. They're trailing by 2. Gives the up fake. Passes it to Ginobili. To the rack. Hammer won't go to the line.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
He knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Snatched down on D by Gasol. Passed it to the right side. Tosses it up. Frames it from just inside the three-point line. To Jefferson. Jefferson pump fakes. The 20-footer was netted by Jefferson.
Jefferson is an elite scorer. He just finds ways to put the ball in the hole.
Skipped it to Artest. To the outside. To Gasol. The pass to Fisher. The bounce pass to Kobe. Gives the up fake. To the 10.
The basket counts. That'll be goaltending.
Fires it way up court. Bynum anticipated the pass and cut it off. Parker intercepted the pass. Crosses it over. Lobbed it to Ginobili. Manu breaks it off the back of the rim. The Lakers with the ball. They're up by 3. From deep, Jefferson grabs the rebound.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
The flush by Jefferson. Off the inbound pass, blows the layup. No-look pass to the middle. Ginobili backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Sinks the first of 2. Rebound inside by Gasol. Kobe lays it in off the glass. The Spurs with the ball. About 5.5 minutes left in the first. Collected inside by Duncan. Fisher has picked up his second foul. And he makes the first one. Fisher will come out of the game because of foul trouble. Gets them both. The Lakers with the ball. We've got a tie ball game here. Launches beyond the arc. Off to the right, but it still falls.
Bryant got lucky on that one. Not a high percentage.
Blake has picked up his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. And he splits the free throws. Rebounded by Gasol. That's his 5th rebound in this one. To the outside, to the right wing. From 11 feet away, Duncan gets the board inside. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball. Gasol lobs it to Blake. Off the inbound. Iron short, but gets the kind roll and goes in.
Blake is lethal with that mid-range shot. Even great defense doesn't cut it against him.
Parker gives the up fake. Bryant has picked up his second foul.
Well, they've got to decide whether to keep him in there or not, Kevin. You better be careful if he's in.
Bryant will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. He's off on the second. Defensive rebound by Artest. To the rim with the smooth finger roll. They're down 18-13. Brown has picked up his first foul of the game. Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. The Lakers with the ball. They're 8 for 11 for the quarter. To the right corner, to Blake from downtown. Duncan has it, and that's his 3rd rebound of the contest.
Well, he missed that one, and it's no surprise. That was one tough shot.
Jefferson got the bucket and the foul. Good for the 3-point play. The Lakers with the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Parker has picked up his first foul of the game. To the high post, to Gasol. The J was missed by Gasol. Fires it way up court. A quick shot hits the bottom of the net.
Jefferson.
Lob to Blake. Lead pass to Bynum. Bynum gently drops it in. The Spurs with the ball. They're 5 for 8 for the quarter. Blake has picked up his 3rd foul of the game. He can't get the first. Good on number 2. The Lakers bring it up. We've got a tie ball game here. Blake isolates. Tries drives it, gets the lay-in.
That's too easy. He's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
The Spurs will take their first timeout of the game. The Spurs with the ball. Under 4 minutes left in the first. Bounces it to Manu. Ginobili looks to break his man down. Takes the turnaround J. Count it. They're shooting 66% for the quarter. Beautiful three ball by Blake. To Duncan. Fires it way up court. Pump fakes. To the rack. Bricks. It off the front iron. Dish, high post. Duncan saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Manu. The Lakers will take their first timeout. To the right corner, to the high post. The 19-foot shot was off target by Artest. 2:47 left in the first quarter. Manu connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three. He completes the three-point play. Harden has picked up his second foul. McDyess will come off the floor. Off the inbound pass, bounced off back iron and in.
Back and forth they go. Just keep trading the lead. What a game.
Answered right back with a three by Quinn. The Lakers call time.
The NBA asks all audience members, in the spirit of good sportsmanship, to refrain from throwing any objects towards participants or the playing surface.
To Brown. The Lakers with the ball. They're shooting 66% from the floor. The pass to Artest. Passes it to the outside from downtown.
Goaltending call. The basket will count.
Fires it way up court. The tough shot. Bonner hauls it in. Skips it to Manu. Manu misses the tough shot. To Blake, the Lakers with the ball. And it's a one-point game. Great finish by Brown.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
.152 left in the first. To the right corner, to Jefferson. Takes the three, a little long, but it goes in.
Jefferson.
Blake brings it up. He's 5 for 6 for the quarter. Taken away by Ginobili. Odom will hit the floor. No look pass to Bynum. Lets it go from the wing. It falls short. Fires it way up court. Shoots from the post. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll.
Ginobili was quick on the release with that shot, but he was open and he knocked it down.
Unloads. Can't nail the jumper. Far side. 18 feet away. No good. To Brown. It's one-on-one. Sails in. Quinn rips it down. Quinn doesn't get the finger roll. To Brown, the Lakers with the ball. They're losing by 2. The prayer, Duncan on the rebound. Tosses it up court, dribbles free. A quick shot. Quinn gets the offensive rebound. Pass to Bonner. To Quinn. The tray. Ricks it off right iron. No good.
That was a blown assignment by the defense, but he let him off the hook.
Offensive rebound grabbed by Brown. Missed shot in the paint by Brown. To the right corner, to the wing. Quinn pump fakes. Glides in. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Jefferson will head to the bench. Sinks the first of two. Ratliff will hit the floor. And he splits the free throws. To Odom. Tosses it up court. Shoots the three. Duncan reels it in. Got it up. No one. There's the horn. We've got a tight one. Green inbounds to start the second quarter. Kick out inside. Throws it up. Gasol snatches it down inside.
Excellent work on the glass. There's a lot of banging down there, and he fought through all of it.
Snatched in by Odom. With the fadeaway. Gets right iron and drops with the... Dish, right side. Passes it to the high post. Gives the up fake. Bounces it to the right side. From just inside the arc. Nothing but net. They're 15 for 29 from the field. Green intercepted the pass. Quinn corrals the miss inside. Bounces it to Anderson. For three. Hits the left rim and out. The pass to Barnes. The tough shot. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Good for the three-point play. The Spurs with the ball. Tie ball game. Off the inbound. Can't convert the layup. To Fisher. The Lakers with the ball. Under 7 minutes left in the second. Quinn is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. The inbound to Fisher. Off the inbound pass. Duncan snatches down the defensive board. To Green.
Way to scrap and fight for the ball. Nice board.
The feed to Duncan. Glides in. Offline with the layup after the quick pump fake. The Lakers with the ball. They've been doing a great job so far sharing the rock on offense. Passes it to the middle. Duncan picked it off back there, and that is his second takeaway of the contest. A well-timed pump fake got the defender off the ground, and it was ripped home by Anderson. Feeds it to Barnes. Passes it to the right block. Odom drops it in on the layup.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
The Spurs with the ball. The score knotted at 40. Count the J by Quinn. The Lakers bring it up. Under 6 minutes left in the second. To the right corner. To Odom. Green gets called for the reach, and that's his second foul of the game. Gasol will leave the floor. The bounce pass to Odom. Dishes inside. It's picked off by Duncan. That's his third takeaway so far. A quick shot breaks it off the back of the rim. Tosses it up court. Dribbles free.
Defensive foul called.
Bonner gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Bounces it to Odom. The prayer. Too much mustard on that one. To Quinn. Green gives the up fake. From deep. Odom corrals it, and that's his 7th rebound so far. The pass to Odom. The double clutch. Hammer, and he'll go to the line. McDyke comes in off the bench. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Inhaled by Bonner.
Good job to fight for the rebound. You can't give the offense any second chance.
To the outside, to Quinn. Quinn crosses it over. Quinn looks to break his man down. 7 on the shot clock. From the wing, Odom gets the board inside. To Fisher, they've really been struggling offensively. Led him nicely with the dish, and it's laid in. The Spurs with the ball. We've got a tie ball game here. To the elbow, to Bonner. Tries to back down. To the right corner, to Green. Short shot and missed by Green. Cross court to Green. They had 3 tries, but it was missed by Green. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Ginobili comes in off the bench.
Substitution on the...
The Lakers bring it up right around 4 minutes left in the half. Passes it to Kobe. Pump fakes. The pass to Odom. Odom sent the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
Shooting line.
He completes the three-point play. The Spurs will take a timeout. They're shooting 33% from long range. Fisher will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. With the crossover. Dumps it to Ginobili. Anderson pump fakes. Drilled in by Anderson.
They left him wide open, and of course, he knocked down the shot. His mid-range game is rock solid.
Here comes the double team. Passed it to the outside. To Brown. Sails in. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. Odom hauls it down inside. Odom hacks, and he'll go to the line for a couple. Splitter checks in for the first time.
Substitution on the...
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The Spurs with the ball. They're trailing 46-44. The lane to the middle to Brown. Takes it in. Barnes snatches it up. The three won't fall. To Anderson. Shoots from the corner. Gets it to fall.
Anderson.
Brown brings it up the floor. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Target 3 by Brown. To Splitter, the Spurs with the ball. 2:34 left in the half. The trade was missed by Anderson.
Anderson might have rushed that shot, but he was trying to get it up before the defense could react.
Hauled down inside by McDyess. To the right corner, to the left wing, raises up. Money on the jump shot. The Lakers with the ball, and it's a 4-point game. The tough shot, foul. Take a trip to the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Blair will hit the floor. Smith to make his first stint off the bench. He's off on the second. Odom bricks it off the front iron. To Ginobili, gives the up fake. No look pass to Parker. Jefferson gives the up fake. Got the D off balance, but the J missed by Jefferson. Drop steps, doesn't get enough under it. The Lakers with the ball. They're 5 for 11 from deep. Pump fakes to the right corner. To Artest. Use the pump fake to take the D out of the play, but the triple is still offline by Artest. Pass to Splitter. Unloads. Can't connect on the quick shot. The Lakers with the ball. They're down by 4. Grabbed by Odom. That's his 13th rebound of the contest. Went with the lay-in, but it was missed by Odom. Jefferson gives the up fake. Beyond the arc. Buries it.
Now you know you got game when you can.
Odom lobs it to Brown. Brown commits the charge, and that's his 3rd foul. Smith will come off the floor. McDyess, he'll hit the floor.
The idea now is to try to wear them down with full court man-to-man defense.
Myers top of the key. McDyess grabs it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. Ginobili. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
Lakers ball.
Stop the drought. What a rejection back there. To the outside, to Ginobili. Slams home the alley-oop.
Ho, ho, ho. When he gets it that close, forget about it. It's all over.
42 seconds left in the second. Bounces it to Bryant. Manu read that pass and picked it off. Intercepted by Barnes. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A prayer. Manu gets the defensive rebound.
They'll probably hold for the last shot here.
From just inside the arc, it bounces out of bounds after the shot.
Lakers ball.
The pass to Odom. To the rim. A little long, but it goes in.
I enjoy it when teams run their offense from the inside out. They got in close there and made the most of it.
A very unexpected three-point goal there by Splitter. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The score, 58-48. Well, it's time for our two. Jefferson throws it in to start the third. From downtown, Gasol snatches the rebound. Artest, Ginobili has it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. To Parker. Feeds it to McDyess. Releases. Kobe hauls in the long rebound. The Lakers with the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. He's double-teamed. The lob to Gasol. At the floater, Bynum corrals the miss. To the right corner, to the left side. Can't connect from long range. Passed it to Artest. To Artest. Tries again.
Defensive foul. Shooting 2.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. The Spurs with the ball. They're ahead 58-49. Fisher now has 4 fouls. Off the inbound. McDyess inhales it. Passes it to the left wing. Shot was a little short, but it was dropped in by Duncan.
Duncan took that shot without a moment's hesitation despite the man right in his face. Now that's confidence.
Ginobili picked off that pass for his 3rd takeaway so far. The Lakers with the ball. They're shooting 38% from the floor. To the bucket. Gently drops it in. About 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. To the right corner. To Jefferson. The three-pointer was no good by Jefferson. Bounces it to Bynum. Pump fakes. Dish. High post. 18 feet away. Bynum grabs the offensive rebound. Kicked it out to the right side. Passes it cross-court. Artest.
That's a bad play there, Kev. I bet he wishes he could take that one back.
McDyess will head to the bench. Fires it way up court. Nice shot, but what? The Lakers call timeout. They trail 62-51. To the outside, to Bryant. Bryant pump fakes. The tough shot. Bullseye!
Bryant can stroke it like few others. It's a good idea to make sure you keep getting him the ball.
Fires it way up court. Jacks up a three. Gasol snatches it down. They're desperately trying to find a way to score. From deep. Bryant snatches down the offensive rebound. Dumps it to Fisher. The pass to Bynum. Gives the up fake. To the rim. Misses it again. The Spurs with the ball. About 5.5 minutes left in the third. Swings it to Manu. Ginobili with the ups and downs. That's traveling. McDyess comes in off the bench. Hardy has picked up his third foul of the game. Jacoby changes his shot. Hammers. He'll go to the line.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Duncan didn't release on the shot. It's going to be a traveling violation. Off the inbound pass. Hits right rim and doesn't fall. Dishes it down low. Parker gets the kind roll off the front of the rim. To the high post, to Bynum. To the rack. Foul. Will take a trip to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Fires it way up court. Duncan. McDyess grabs the rebound inside.
Carrying the ball.
McDyess with the ups and downs. That's traveling.
Oh my goodness, that was ugly, Kevin. What was he thinking? You pick up the ball, you better hold that pivot foot.
Passes it to Bynum. Lead pass to Gasol. Bryant pump fakes to the right corner, to the right side. The wing J missed by Artest. Stuffed home by Gasol. Parker rings it up. He's got 5 assists. Misfire on the three by Parker. The Lakers with the ball. It's an 8-point differential. Lets it fly from the wing. No good.
Fisher got an excellent look at that one, but couldn't hit it this time.
The quick shot was missed by Manu. Glides in. Fired short, but gets the kind roll and goes in. To Ginobili. The Spurs with the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the third. The three-point attempt missed by Manu. With the teardrop, Duncan rips it down inside.
You got to want the ball more than the guy next to you. Rebounding is all about timing and desire.
Jefferson.
Dunked in by Jefferson. No-look pass to Artest. Dumps it to the left side. Gives the up fake. Dish, far side. Shoots. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake.
Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. They got lucky there.
Fires it way up court. Artest saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal. Fisher. Duncan holds it in to McDyess. The pass cut off by Artest. That's his second takeaway of the contest. Great finish by Bryant. They're clinging to a small lead. Parker crosses it over. Launches beyond the arc. It's in!
Parker is just an average shooter from beyond the arc, but you still got to guard it, because if you don't, he'll give it to you from out there.
Passes it to the right block. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. McDyess will leave the floor. The Spurs with the ball. 2:13 left in the third quarter. The shot from beyond the arc misfired by Parker. The double clutch misses the layup. Hit the front of the rim and bounced out off the mark by Artest. To the right corner to Jefferson. Bynum picked off that pass for his second takeaway of the contest. Wide right by Artest. Parker brings it up the floor. He's 1 for 3 from downtown. Odom comes in off the bench.
He has to be really smart now. He can't afford to commit any silly foul.
Inbounds to Bonner. Picked off by Gasol.
Defensive foul.
Parker now has 4 fouls.
Well, he's got to be careful and smart if he's going to stay in the game.
Parker will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. He gets them both. To the middle, to Anderson. The Spurs bring it up. They're leading by 5. Brown has picked up his 5th foul of the game.
He's going to need to be careful now. He can't afford to get whistled for any cheap foul.
Duncan will come off the floor. He sinks the second. The Lakers bring it up. 1:32 left in the third quarter. The Spurs will take a timeout here. The Spurs with the ball. They're 5 for 16 for the quarter with the crossover. The turnaround Jay hits the back iron but gets the lucky bounce.
Ginobili made the most of his opportunity right there. Those turnarounds can be tough to hit and hard to defend.
Dumps it off. Feeds it to Bryant. Kobe pump fakes. Dumps it to the outside. To Bryant. Robbed by Jefferson. Bounces it to Manu. With the fadeaway. Rips the cord.
Anderson.
The Lakers with the ball. And it's an 8-point game. Sails in. No good. The D smothered him and forced a tough finish. Ginobili didn't release on the shot. It'll be a traveling violation. Barnes will hit the floor. They need to cut down on their turnovers if they hope to win. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Artest banks it in. Lob to Anderson. The Spurs with the ball. 21 seconds left in the third. The dunk was just crushed in by Anderson.
No soft stuff for him. When he throws it down hard.
Artest pump fakes. The pass to Brown. To Brown. For 3. Clanks it off the back iron. Skipped it to Artest. Shot it up in time, but the buzzer beater was off the mark by Artest. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score. Odom throws it in to start the fourth quarter. Fisher sizing up his man. To the right corner, to Artest. Artest, he's pummeled and will have a chance for two at the line. Anderson will head to the bench.
Shooting one.
He can't get the first. Good on number two. To Bonner. Bonner with the crossover. Crosses it over. From just inside the arc, hits the far iron, but they're shooting 37% for the game. Bounces it to Artest. Too long, and it was missed by Artest. Bonner with the ups and downs. That's traveling. The prayer. Parker snatches down the defensive board. Parker didn't release on the shot. That'll be a traveling violation. Stolen by Parker. That'll be his second takeaway of the contest. Passes it to the middle. The tip-in was good by Jefferson.
Jefferson never quit working, and he earned that putback. That's how you battle underneath.
The pass to Kobe. To the right corner. To Kobe. The kick out to Artest. Shoots. Misses from just inside the arc. To Manu. They're up 80-69. Bounces it to Splitter. Splitter with the ups and downs. That's traveling. Anderson will hit the floor. Odom lobs it to Fisher. Odom brings it up. He's got 10 points. A quick shot. Kobe commits the loose ball foul. That's his third foul so far. No lie. Kobe has picked up his third foul of the game. Passes it to the wing, to Anderson. Takes a three. It bounces out of bounds after the shot.
Lakers ball.
The pass to Artest. The tray. Odom snatches it down inside. Cross court to Artest. Artest gets another shot, and this time it counts. To Anderson. It's stolen by Artest, and that's going to be his third takeaway so far. The layup was good by Bryant. The Spurs with the ball. Under 6 minutes left to the fourth. Grabbed by Barnes. Kobe brings it up the court. He's 8 for 16 for the game. Barnes hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Barnes connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play. The offensive rebound set up the bucket by Artest. To Anderson. From just inside the arc. Short, but it still rolls in.
Anderson with the quick shot, but when you're that open, why pass it up?
To the right corner, to Kobe. Here comes the double team. Bounces it to Fisher. It's stolen by Anderson. Skips it to Parker. Lets it go from the left block. It falls short. Pass to Splitter. Couldn't make good on the rebound. No dice by Ginobili. The long ball was off the mark by Splitter. Artest brings it up the court. He's shooting 33% for the quarter. The fadeaway was good. The tough shot. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
Dumps it to Artest. The prayer, Bynum holds it in, and that's his 7th rebound so far. Swings it to Artest. Bynum is called for charging, and that's foul number 2 for him. Bonner will leave the floor. The Spurs bring it up, and it's a 3-point game. Fires the 3. Duncan grabs the rebound. The bounce pass to McDyess. Count it, and he'll have a chance for... No good, and they don't get the 3-point play. Dumps it off. Jefferson with the crossover. Behind the arc. Puts too much on it. To Bynum. The Lakers with the ball. They're 5 for 11 for the quarter. Passed it to Artest. The 3 was nailed by Artest. The inbound to Parker. The Spurs bring it up. Under 4 minutes left to the 4th. Fisher jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. To Jefferson. Drives to the hole. Artest corrals the miss inside. The Lakers with the ball, with a chance to tie the game. Tried to take the lead, but it was off by Fisher. The pass to Jefferson gives the up fake. Lets it go from the wing. Jefferson snatches the offensive rebound. And misses. What was that all about? Here's the break. Manu has picked up his 2nd foul. He's double-teamed. Parker gets called for the reach, and that's his 6th foul. He'll watch the rest of the game from the bench. To the right corner, to Gasol. 7 on the shot clock. For the tie, lays it right in. The Spurs call time. Jefferson brings it up. He's shooting 50% from deep. Shoots it up. Converts the difficult shot. Fisher tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. And it's rebounded by Anderson. From midcourt, Artest snatches the defensive rebound, facing a narrow deficit.
Anderson must think this is the halftime show, Kevin. Ain't no $1 million prize out there. What was that?
Hands it to Fisher. 6 seconds to shoot. Passes it to the left side. With 1 on the clock, Ginobili snatches the rebound. The Spurs with the ball. 2:08 left in the game. A failed dunk by Jefferson. Manu is whistled for reaching in. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. He gets the first of 2. And he splits the free throws. To Manu. Bounces it to Anderson. Kobe anticipated the pass and cut it off. Pass to Artest. It's missed by Artest.
Artest just made it into the dictionary. Look under the word choke.
Throws it up. Misses the jumper. To the outside. To Artest. Beautiful feed, and it's laid in. To McDyess. Dish, cross court. To the elbow. To McDyess. Picked off by Bynum. That's his 3rd takeaway so far. The Lakers with the ball. They're shooting 40% for the quarter. Plucked out of the sky by Duncan.
Artest was wide open. It's like a warm-up jumper. You gotta make those.
Kobe now has 4 fouls. The pass to Duncan. Duncan got the bucket and the foul. Can't get the and 1, but they still have a 1-point lead. Passed it to Anderson. Fisher has picked up his 5th foul of the game. Gets the first. That'll put him up by 2. 2 for 2, and it's a three-point ball game. The Lakers with the ball. They'll need to work quickly. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. The Spurs with the ball. 56 seconds left in the game. To the right corner, to Anderson. Bricked off the back of the rim by Anderson. To Fisher. A finisher. Duncan has it, and that's his 16th rebound of the game. Anderson can't connect on the quick shot. No-look pass to Manu. The prayer. Duncan snatches it from way above the rim. Dumps it to Anderson. Everybody had an opportunity that time, but it was missed by Anderson. Goes up again. It's all of the rim, but can't get it to fall. Artest picked it off back there, and that is his 4th takeaway so far. Dumps it to Gasol. Feeds it to Bryant from just inside the arc. Fisher picked up his final foul. We'll have to sit the rest of this one out. Gets the first. That'll put him up by 2. Off on the second. Gasol has picked up his second foul. Off on the first. Comes up empty, but they still hold a 2-point lead. Gasol has picked up his 3rd foul of the game. Sinks the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Doesn't get the second. Tried to lay it right in, but no good by McDyess. That's the end of the game. The Spurs edge out the Lakers.